Gavra League from Imola. Today I am joined by...
It's by me, also 11 CV2. I'm always in this racing league for one season, or because this is my second season in the GT4 class.
I just realised both of us... Wait, you raced on Saturday? Oh wait, Wednesday.
Yes,
I mean. Wait, did you race on Wednesday?
Yes, I won. Yeah, I raced on Wednesday.
Yeah, I was in your race. So I got P4 at Laguna Seca last week.
No,
KTM.
I was. No, I was on the Ginetta. I was the only Ginetta in this race.
Well. Yeah, did you see the KTM Expo on his side on Wednesday?
No, not really.
Well, there was a KTM on its side going into turn 1. That was me.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, that was you. Ah, you was that. I was in your. I had overtake you.
Yeah.
Or anything. Yeah. Wow. Ah.
Yes. So,
that's really nice. Yeah. And I must say that that was really bad for me this race, because I had a really big crash.
Yeah, I had a really bad car. I had a really bad car. I did. I couldn't steer to save my life with the damage I built it. So it was either you had damage, you had to pit, or you didn't have damage and you could drive perfectly fine.
At the start I hadn't really damaged, but I was on the inside at the start and overtake 3 or 5 cars at the start beginning, and on the inside then I had no grip at the on the inside line, and was in trouble and pushed then in the car right behind right next for me, and we crashed. And the result from this was that I must be in suspend for the one race at Suhai.
Oh yeah. Wait, is this practice or qualifying? As we see, who's that?
This is a practice.
Who's
must
that?
be the practice.
Oh, Nico just going very sideways. We got Sig. Sig, yeah, Sig in P2 currently. Flip, is it flip? Yeah, flip in P3. Cashnit, the leader of the driver who's leading the championship.
Yeah.
Cashnit leading the championship on 30 points. Sig in second with 25. Pirelli,
He's
who's Pirelli's P5 at the moment, getting 21. Nico, who's fastest at the moment, on 18. Flip in 5th place in the championship on 12. Reese Real on 12 points. Hijacker of Sweden. I always say Hijacker, it's Hacker of Sweden, isn't it? On 10. Mark on 9. Kryptonite on 8. Suki on 7. Lonely on 6. ID on 5. Matteo on 4. Fly High on 2, and Index on 0. And that was the standings after the first round at... What was it? What was the first round? Austin? Was it Austin?
Yeah.
No, it was Algrove.
That was... They has been driving 5 laps. So I must be saying that I drive with everyone of this driver field, because I have driven at the last year or the last season with in the Lotus League and the TC League again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think Nico is a very great driver.
Yeah, I think when I first joined Gavra, which was 3 years ago now, 3 years ago now. Yeah, I think it was about 3 years ago when Project Cars 1 was still out. I was in the last GT Academy before Project Cars 2, and I think I was in it with Flip. I think it was Flip. I was in with. Flip was rapid compared to me. He was, I think, 2-3 seconds quicker than me. But then at that time I was on controller. Now I'm on a wheel and I'm not that slow. But no, we've got 90-minute race as usual. Well, until the end of each leg, which is a 3-hour race. But tonight we have got medium. I think it said medium cloud.
That's so good.
Let me just check the chat. It is clear, light cloud and medium cloud. So we have just finished practice. We've got Nico fastest with a 1:13.9. Sig on a 1:34. Oh wait, no, Sig with the fastest up now. 1:33.4. Nico with a 1:33.9. Lonely on a 1:34.3. Pirelli on a 1:34.4. Flip on a 1:34.8. Index on a 1:53.0. Cashnit on a 1:53.1. 35.1 I mean. ID gets a 1:35.5. Kryptonite gets a 1:35.8. Fly gets a 1:37.5. Reezy Real just coming back from Japan and Korea, so he's probably a little bit jet lagged. Oh no, he lives in Australia, so not much. With a 1:37.5. Suki being very slow today, quite off the pace she is. With a 1:38. I didn't see what it was because I got put into the car because I'm an idiot and didn't sort out the stream early enough. So I'm hoping that we have a restart the lobby so I can actually be a commentator, so instead of blocking up the grid at the start. But I don't think we'll have that because we'll just retire.
I must say that Cashnit is today very slow for at the 7th place.
Yeah, but then if he does what Mercedes have been doing in the test, then he might bring it out at the end. Mercedes have been quiet the whole time until today, and they've full on like flown that. So we've got the first car on track, which was ID Forgets. We've got Relly, Cashnit being the second car on track. We've got Lonely there, Suki, Pirelli, Cashnit, Flip coming out as well. Now, Reezy Real in that all black. I think that's the is that the Liger? I think that's the Liger Nissan. I think. Matteo.
Yeah, that's the Liger Nissan.
Oh look, there's me. I'm the green car. I think I'm gonna win the race. So we'll go and get the speedo on for the stream. That and that. And there we go. So actually, we'll ride in cockpit with who should we ride in cockpit with? Cashnit.
Oh yeah, Cashnit.
Yeah, let's ride on board with Cashnit being the first car on the track.
Yeah.
So we'll just turn the interface off for the time being. It's not showing what gear he's in, but we can work that out in a minute. I think he's about second gear now. Third gear, fourth gear. fifth gear. Sixth gear, yeah, so here. Sixth gear going down towards turn 1. Braking quite late, getting down to pick out gear 3. Trying to get a good exit. Up to gear, up to 4th gear. A very hard corner this is for some of the cars. Nearly flat. Dropping it down to, I think 3rd, I think that was. Going through this left-hander, which you can always lose the back end on the exit there. Going up the hill towards no. In general, this track is just difficult, isn't it? But we got the left-hander going back down the hill towards. I can't remember what number it is. Can't count. That's near on perfect line from cashing it there, going up the hill towards the Italian bus stop chicane, which can kill you. Then coming down to go on to sector 3 now. Seems like a very quick lap. Coming into the final 2 corners. Try and get over that curb and not run too far off this curb, and then get a good exit. Don't do a Verstappen and turn into a skateboard. Go down the straight, so as close to the barrier as possible, and that is a lap of Imola with Kashnit. We've set a 132. What a lap! Lonely with a 135. Freddy with a 141. Oh, that is me, P5. P6 now. Reezy Real with a 136.6, Flip and a 135 gets, and Sig coming through the final few corners. Sig currently in 5th gear, 2nd gear now.
I must say, Kashnit has now to his old stronger pace.
Oh, as Sig goes second fast, this will a 133.3, so good lap from Sig there. Oh, as Ferrelli goes and tops him there, it's a 132.7, so Ferrelli being the closest person to battle Kashnit for pole position here, as ID Forgets comes through the final corner now. Across the line. I don't think this is going to be a quick lap. It is a 136.9. Suki just letting everyone pass. There's as it, very clean driver there. Kashnit, is he on a lap or is he just taking it easy now? Yeah, Kashnit's taking it easy. So yeah, we'll go on track side for the time being. I don't know if you saw what happened last week, All Stars. Did you? Or was you not here? Guess he's not here. Oh, are you here?
What does Kashnit? I see that he drives on the 1st gear or in the 2nd gear a long time. Is it a bug at the game or?
No, he's just trying to. He's just taking it easy. He's done his time.
Ah, okay. Which name has your YouTube channel? Can I ask you?
So with 2 minutes remaining, we've still got Kashnit on pole with Pirelli second, Sig third, Nico fourth, Lonely fifth, Index sixth, Flip seventh, Matteo eighth, ID ninth, Breezy 10th, Kryptonite 11th, Flyer 12th, Suki 13th, and then there's me in 14th. Oh, as Pirelli goes and sets the fastest lap, so Pirelli now takes pole position away from Kashnit.
Oh, yeah, I have seen that he goes very fast at the second sector. So he has really fast time at the third sector, I think.
So yeah, no, I was saying, did you see what happened last week?
Yeah.
I wasn't here to see it due to me having a work meal, but what I was saying,
Oh, there was a turnaround, U-turn from one driver.
yeah, no, what I was saying, yeah, also you might also notice that we haven't got Slimbo for tonight, and he won't be joining us for a little while. He's currently got some exams soon, so he'll be revising on his exams, and then after his exams he'll join us back in the commentary box. There might be 3 commentators, there might be 2, depending on what happens with me. Because hopefully I don't run late this next time, due to I had to go get some food. But hey, we've got Pirelli as we've just finished qualifying. Pirelli currently on pole, Kashnit second. Kashnit is he improving? No, Kashnit's not going to improve, so Kashnit will get second place at the moment.
Yeah, and Pirelli, I see.
Sig currently on a lap as well, but I think this is a slow lap. Yeah, yes, this is a lap that Sig's not going to finish. So at the moment it's going to be Pirelli on pole, and Kashnit going to be second, Sig third, unless Lonely's not going to improve. So it will be Pirelli on pole, Sig in Kashnit second, Sig third, Nico fourth, Index fifth, Lonely sixth, Flip seventh, Matteo eighth, Kryptonite 9th, ID gets 10th, Fly 11th, Breezy 12th, Suki 13th. Not a good qualifying session from the Japanese girl tonight. She's Japanese? Yeah, I think she's Japanese.
I think it's Japanese. The name is really...
Yeah, I think it's Japanese. Well, it is the only... I think it is the only female... Is it every female we've got in the league? She's been in here a while, that's the thing. She's been in this league for a long time. She was in it when I was in the academy. So it will be the... Oh, I just realised it is the teammates. The 2 teammates of... Let me just check the name. I think it's Ferrari B team. I think that's the name of it. Standings. Yep, Ferrari B team going to be taking pole, and the driver who's third in the championship, Pirelli, going to be taking pole off of Kashnit. So the top 3 drivers in the top 4 drivers in the standings are Kashnit being currently leading the championship, starting second, Sig starting third, who's second, Pirelli, who's third in the championship, starting on pole, and Nico, who's fourth, is fourth in the standings. And I've got to love the Sig and Nico team name. It's Durex team. Yes.
I see that they do a state start. That's
oh, it's a standing start.
The standing start. That's a standing start.
Okay, then we got a standing start. Then I thought it was a rolling start for this. Okay. Well,
I have seen that Crazy Wheel has in options a standing start.
Yeah. So we'll go through the team names. We've got Ferrari B team, which is Kashnit and Firelli. We got Durex team, which is Sig and Nico. Flip Flip and Kryptonite in Project Speed. Reezy, Real and Suki in Pacific Rim Racing. TPR, which is Hijacker of Sweden. ID HLB, which is Marcos and Lonely. Matteo and Fly High in the FM Racing. Yeah, so that is all the drivers as we're waiting 26 seconds to the countdown until the start of the race. So we are not far away from the start of round 2 of Gavra League LMP2 series. LMP2 series round 2 from Imola. So we will be here for an hour and a half, and I expect this to be a one stop, as it 75 litres. Yeah, it's about one stop. So we have got 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 and a green light now, and we are underway. So a good start from Kashnit there. Kashnit taking the lead, going down towards turn 1. Some people have got their lights on. Everyone taking it easy, no crashes yet. Suki already making a position up on Reezy's Real, so Reezy not having the best of starts. Fly High and ID going side by side. Fly High getting the position. Flip will ride on board with the. We'll go Chase. Who we got? As Fly High and Kryptonite go side by side as they nearly make contact going down towards the very sharp left-hander. Fly High going to be on the outside, Kryptonite going to be on the inside, Kryptonite getting back to position. Oh, Kryptonite losing position to Fly High now, so Fly now back into P9 as Flip looking for a position on Matteo. We'll keep on board with Fly High as he looks to go for Flip now. Suki now getting back overtaken by Reezy Real, so Reezy Real back up to 12th place. ID in 11th, so not a good start from some of the drivers. Kashnit having the best start there, going from P2 to P1. Firelli dropping down to P2. Sig and Nico are 3rd and 4th. Lonely in 5th. Index 6th. Matteo 7th. Flip looking to overtake Matteo going down towards turn 1. Let's go P7 side by side as they make contact, but they make it through fine. Fly High behind his teammate in 7th, who's in 7th. Going to go side by side with Flip now. So that was Matteo's sort of idea of getting Fly High ahead, so he can pull away and Fly High can hold. Fly High can hold him up as he pulls away. As it's a 5-car battle now for P7. As we'll go into the live stream quickly to get the comments up, as we've had a few comments. So we'll just have a quick look. Thanks for the comments, and have we had any likes yet? Nope, no likes. But so we've got this battle still going ahead. ID right on the back of Kryptonite now, looking for a position on. ID looking for a position on Kryptonite for P10. As we've got no battles other than this battle here. Yeah, so Suki not having the best of races. I don't think this is her track. This is her kind of track. She's now 3 seconds away from Reezy Real. Reezy Real can see this battle ahead as it goes too wide. ID and Fly make contact. ID going to be ahead as they make contact again. Fly off the track, going to have to go across the gravel. Going to try and bring it back on as Kryptonite drops down in position. ID goes ahead as Flip and Matteo pull away. ID and Kryptonite going side by side. I think ID had to give back the position as a yellow flag incident overtake. Kryptonite going to be P9, ID in 10, Fly in 11th, Suki 12th, and Reezy in 13th. So Reezy has had a problem. He's gone off track. So how do you find the start has gone so far, Mr. All Stars?
I think that was the start in the first.
How did you think the start went?
I think that Kashnit and Ferrelli has a very great distance to Nico.
Okay, cool.
And if they drive really constantly, then they have a chance to win this race. But it's not only at the first race, at the first lap. It's not the result.
Oh no, yeah, you're totally right there. As we've got Endex and Lonely Boy battling away for position now. So what's that? Fly went off track. We're back to Lonely Endex battle as Sig tries to stay as close to back of Nico, but I think we had who was it? I think it was Kashnit saying that he actually was struggling with the car earlier. Who is it? Yep, Kashnit. Kashnit saying that he was he's struggling with the car's balance as Sig loses it in the grass and he's lost the back end. So Sig now going to be down to P5, P6 now. So losing a lot of time to the back of his teammate now. So Nico going to have to use all his might to try and catch up back to the back of Ferrelli and Kashnit, but it's going to be a very hard job as they are nearly quite a few seconds already ahead. Let's just go to the live chat. I can't. Sorry.
No, you can say.
Oh no! One of the guys on the has commented if I could put it in the broadcast stream camera. No, I can't put it in the broadcast camera because I was having a bit of.
ID Forget has a turnaround and crashed in the wall.
So ID missing the pit lane, so he stayed out with his damage. So he's going to drop down quite distance, even though that does. It's giving him a lot of damage, as you can see. Oh, as he's struggling to steer, so as he puts it into the wall. So I think he was a bit unlucky there, just to get it into the pits. As yes,
it's the second time from the crash. He has failed his spoiler.
Ah, Metalio has dropped down. Flip has got past Metalio. Metalio has dropped behind Kryptonite now. So the Kryptonite and Flip, the two team drivers are now ahead of Metalio. As we got so Fly on the back of him now. No, Harry, but I was having a bit of problems with the stream tonight. I was meant to be streaming on the Gavra channel, and it wasn't the verification. We was trying to get the verification to work, and it didn't load. So they started the practice without me. So I didn't get the position to. I couldn't be put as broadcaster. So hopefully next week we will be. Well, I'll make sure that we are on to the Gavra channel next week, so we can actually have the broadcast view and actually get the bar up, as that's kind of annoying. That's kind of my behalf and why we on my channel tonight. So yeah, no, so we're now down to sixth place, but it is only 9 minutes into the race, so we've still got an hour and 21 minutes to go, and anything could happen at the moment as we've as Nico's got a little bit less fuel than Pirelli and Kashnit. So this is gonna be Sig on 37. Jeez. So this is going to be a bit different to see, as we've got a few drivers going to be pitting a lot earlier, as we've got ID Forgets already in the pit lane. Are the tyres getting cold already? Yeah, I don't know if that's a glitch with the game or that's actually true. Is the tyre temperatures cold for you? Also.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that is a yeah. Over they are. The track obviously is not great for these cars, but no, we've got 7 laps into the race now. Kashnit's still leading the way with 2 seconds over Pirelli, his teammate. Nico 1 point, just under 2 seconds behind Pirelli. And then Lonely 9.8 seconds behind Kashnit, so about 6 seconds away from Nico. Index 3 seconds away from Lonely. Sig a second away from Index. Flip 4 seconds away from Sig. Kryptonite 5 seconds away. Fly 2 seconds. Matteo 3 and 2. Suki 9. Reese.
Oh, Matteo has a turnaround.
Oh, is he? Yeah, Matteo's just spun it around. So Suki's going to get a position there. ID just coming out of the pit lane now. So ID a lap down on the everyone else. So not the best, as Kashnit and Pirelli have just come out in the final corner now. So you go down the straight.
Sig is overtaking Nico.
Oh yes, so we got Sig up now, and he's looking to battle Endex, so it won't be. Wait, Nico.
Yeah.
Nico spun it.
Yeah. Nico.
Yeah, Nico was P3, so he's now down to P6, and Sig in P4.
Yeah.
So the
and now it's the attack from and sign to Sig to Index.
yeah, and it's, what team is it? So the Durex team not doing too well so far. That protection isn't doing that good for them. Okay, that's going to be overused this season.
And I say that Index has a very much fuel in his tank.
Yeah, no. What Index will try and do is probably go a lot longer into the stint. Probably go to about as Index actually been quite slow. Nico and Sig are going to be pitting in what? Which I don't know, because cashing it started on 75 litres, so they're 20 litres down 8 laps. So Fly High's disconnected. So they'll be pitting in about, I'd say about 12 laps time, that Sig and Nico will be pitting to get more fuel, whereas Index I think would possibly be able to go to about halfway or further into the race and get refueled to go to the end, whereas these guys are going to probably do a double pit stop and do the soft slicks, whereas everyone else is on the hards as well as they are. As Suki getting past Matteo now, or still ahead of Matteo. We have no battles currently going, do we? No, Flip just trying to catch on to the back of Index. And I'm confirming that these all are the Liga Nissans as well. Sorry. So Kashnit and Ferrelli's the team that are currently leading the championship, and if it stays like this, we'll carry on leading the championship, as they'll be getting some valuable points, which is 30 and 25. So they're getting 55 points, which will be 106 points overall. No, if it stays like this. Lonely.
And now Matteo has to overtake Suki with a switchback.
Yeah, Sig right on the back of Lonely Boy now. As I'm just gonna put the don't know actually. Sig. Sig doing what I forgot to do. Sig putting the link to the stream in the Discord chat. So we are down one driver now. So we've got 12 drivers remaining. ID and 12, a lap down. Reezy Real nearly going off track there, going off track slightly in P11. Suki P10, Meteo in P9, Kryptonite in 8, Flip in 7th, Index in 6th, Nico 5th, Sig 4th, Sig currently battling Lonely Boy for P3, Lonely P3, Ferrari P2, and Kashnit leading the way in P1 on the 10th lap, and who's got a 2-second lead over his teammate, and Ferrari has got a 11 second lead over Lonely. I don't know. 1 minute okay, so Kashnit's got a 1 second penalty, Sig's got 1 second penalty, and Nico's got a 1 second penalty. So that is what the red numbers are. So they've all got penalties. They've all got 1 second penalties.
No. But I can see that Sig has now has a screen.
Yeah, Sig has got a penalty and a warning currently. Yeah, Sig's now currently, because that's that triangle. The triangle we've got exclamation mark is the warning. As he looks for the inside line up on Lonely Boy, getting past Lonely Boy quite easily there. So Sig up to P3 now. Lonely gonna have the warning now, and gonna just try and keep on the back of Sig going through the first sector, as he just slightly goes off the track there. In mind that Lonely has got a lot more fuel than Sig, as well as Nico. Nico and Sig are going to be pitting a lot earlier than Lonely Boy, Ferrelli, Kashnit and all of that for more fuel. So I say, actually let's go on board. I don't know if
that's true. That's true. Lonely has 47 liter in his tank, and Sig has now 23. So Sig must go to the pit stop earlier.
I'm just looking. Last laps, Sig used 2.7 liters of fuel. So 2.7, and he's got what 23 liters. So
it must be 10 laps. No, 9 laps.
9 laps. Yeah, 9 laps. So Sig's got 9 laps of the this car. Yeah, 9 laps left in this tank.
And Nico has
whereas Kashnit has got 20 nearly about 20 laps of fuel left. So apparently Kashnit looking like a better driver, a better off at this point. Let me just go to the stream from Friday. So I just want to see what the the amount of laps were completed around Algrove. Where is it? A week ago. I don't think. Wait, was it not streamed?
I've seen now there's Sig and Nico has very low fuel. Has very much low fuel.
Yeah,
than the other one.
so that's going to be 8 laps to go until they pit. So about lap 20 they'll be pitting for, or earlier for more fuel, because they'll be running out soon. Whereas the other guys have got about 20 laps, just under 20 laps to go on fuel. As we come up for 20 minutes into the race. We got Cashnit still leading away. Not many battles are going on, but remember it is an hour and a half endurance race, so they might not be leading it now, but they could lead it at the end of the race if Cashnit or Forelli have a crash and they have to pit in for repairs, and they're going to be in the pits a while, because if they get suspension damage, and that's going to be in there for a while. As you can see with ID had suspension damage. He's down a lap due to Suki, as well as Suki's dropped right off the back now. Suki now 5 seconds behind Matteo. Matteo is 8 seconds behind Reese Real, so Reese on a charge now to try and catch back up. Let's see what his last lap was. It was a 38.0. Kryptonite was a 36. So not a massive improvement, but still an improvement. Lonely Boy dropping quite the distance off of the back of Sig now, as Sig 13.5 seconds away from Forelli. Forelli with a fast lap there. We'll just go on to the timings. Fastest lap so far is Sig. Sig for the fastest lap with a 1:33.5. So I should have done this earlier.
It's already drive the fastest lap at this round, because already was 22nd thousandth still slower. Or
Yeah.
faster.
I'm gonna hand you over for the time being with the stream for a little bit, while I quickly run to the toilet. So I will put you. I will put the stream on board with who's close to having a battle with someone.
Suki has turns around at the from the
oh, the hill,
track.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will put you on board with the stream on board with Nico, who's very close to Lonely now. So I will be back in about 5 minutes or approximately. See you guys in 5 minutes.
So now you can see that Nico has a low fuel and he must to go at the pit stop at yes, I think at 5 rounds. So and I think that Sig and Nico has to do undercut from Cashnit and Pirelli, but it sounds very struggling, because it has a long distance at the first, and now is the strategy very high at the struggle, because they have a real distance to the yes, to the leader at 13 seconds, and they must to close the distance. Yeah, I think they must to overtake all, and Lonely is the first, and then they have a great distance, and they must to drive really fast. And that's the thing what I say by sick, because sick has to drive now really fast. He was at the last lap 1 second faster than the leader. So Nico is very close to Lonely. Lonely leads his brief at the back of this. So Cypher Knight, it looks, yeah, he's very close too, but the really strong fight is Nico versus Lonely. And this fight could be the closer strategy. So it's a very hard decision. Yes, Nico must overtake Lonely for the strategy. Cypher Knight also to track, and I think it's a result from the from a fight with Index. So, and Nico is now
just back in time to see the Nico and Lonely Boy battle. I'm back.
Yeah, I had said to all of your really
my viewers
that Nico has a real hard strategy. He must to overtake Lonely, because he wants to do an undercut between.
Oh yeah,
Lonely.
yeah. He's got 10 liters of fuel left. So I actually worked out my calculations wrong. Seek will have to pit this lap or next lap.
I think he comes next lap. It's a hard strategy because they must to drive really fast at all the time at the first stint. But I think he can do it. He's now 1 second faster than the leader, and this is really fast, I think.
It's not.
I made a mistake.
Oh, but Sick turns him. Him at the yeah. But really fine.
So yeah,
Nico has overtake Lonely.
Yep. Lonely, I think, just lost the back end slightly. Oh, and Nico getting a second penalty. I think it was a second. Yep, they've all the guys that have got penalties. I've got 1 second penalty. So Sig coming through the final corner now. 3.6 litres. He could go another lap. He's going another lap. Miko staying out. Yeah.
I want to know how's name is your YouTube channel to see the live chat.
It's Ryan Racing.
Ah, Ryan Racing. Okay.
Yeah. If you go into the Discord chat, the Discord.
Are you on the Discord chat?
Yeah, Discord videos. Videos. My stream will be there. As Sig put it in for me. Oh, this is a very close call with Sig here now.
Yeah. Sig has now really problems to follow the leader, I think. And oh, that is really close with his fuel.
Yeah, 1.2 litres left. 1 litre left.
Yeah, that's I said it's a hard strategy.
Oh yes, it is a hard strategy. So Sig is now in the pit lane. Nico going to be pitting. I think this is a team strategy. This is this is a team strategy. Sig pitting that lap, and then Nico pitting the lap ahead, lap later or 2 laps later. Be interesting to see how much fuel he goes on to. Currently on 20 litres.
I think it's really.
Anyway, 37 now.
Too, where he comes out.
55.
If he
I think he'll be going to 75 litres of fuel. He is on. What's happening?
I see 55.5 litre.
Yep, same. Yeah, he's on 55 litres. So he's going for a 3-stop.
Yeah.
They're going for a 3-stop. Sig's going for a 3.
I think Nico can drive now a more lap.
Yeah.
And he turns around.
Yeah, Nico has put it in the wall.
And oh, Lonely.
Nico and Lonely side by side touching, going down towards the final 2 corners. Lonely going to be on the inside line, going to as Nico has to defend. Nico defends. Lonely going to have more fuel as well, and hasn't actually had any spins or anything yet. Currently doing very well for the car. As Nico will pit because he is on 2.1, so he wouldn't even make the lap. But good. So we're going to have Nico in the pit lane. So this is a very weird strategy these guys are going for, because these guys have got what 20 laps of fuel left, 20 litres of fuel left. So that's about 7 or 8 laps, isn't it? That's not going to be that's not going to be enough to go to the end. But when they go for the restart, I think that I think they're going to be going to 2 sets. I think.
I see 56.5 litres.
Yeah, we've had.
No, it's more. 55.8.
58, 57.8. Yeah. So Nico actually going to be on. Going to be on a little bit more fuel as Sig comes through the final corner now. So Sig will actually jump ahead of Nico as Nico's spinning. But yeah, so we've got yeah, no guys, we have actually got drivers changing tyres. So Nico's actually changed tyres, so I think that the tyres were quite warm from that those little spins he had. As he comes out, as he's got to defend from Reezy real soon. So yeah, they're going to be new. They're going to have new tyres each pit stop, and we won't. We'll be seeing a few pit stops with that tonight. But no, yeah, we have got a new commentator tonight. Julian plays. We've got All Stars in, and he will be joining me for the rest of the season until Slimbo has finished his exams. He's currently revising for his exams and stopping commentating until he's done his exams. So we'll.
I see Farrelly comes closer to Cashnit.
Yes, Farrelly. Yes, Farrelly's caught up to Cashnit. Actually, last lap, Farrelly was quicker as well. So
that's now the question is, do that Farrelly attacks Cashnit or not? That's a very good question because it's a very
and I'm just looking at the fuel difference. Cashnit's using a lot. Cashnit's using his fuel more. As we have got a Farrelly fan in the chat. We've got Julian going on cheering for Farrelly as he goes and sets a 1:33.6. I think that is the fastest lap tonight. 33.6. Yes, that is the fastest. No, it's not. No, third fastest. Fourth fastest. Fastest lap currently set by Lonely. Wait, not Lonely. Wait. No. No, it is third fastest. It's the fastest lap set by Sig still. So Farrelly and Cashnit still going to be battling away. Kryptonite and Endex gonna be battling soon, and Reezy Real catching up to the back of Nico. So these two, and Nico actually pulling away a bit now actually. So
I think Nico has now a problem because he comes into the to the other cars. And
yeah, well at the moment we've still got. We've got about 6 laps of fuel remaining, 6-7 laps of fuel, and it's still 22 seconds away from Kryptonite. So at this rate, it's still gonna be what they're still gonna possibly they'll probably jump him. As Farrelly is only 0.5 of a second away, going down towards turn 1, and also coming up to the back of behind a back marker now. Who's down the pit lane? I think that would be. That would be me and who else is disconnected?
I'm not because I was on the direct.
Oh, Suki's left.
Position.
Jukebox. We've had Sig and Nico actually change their hard tyres, so they're on a brand new set of hards. So it seems like they're going for a 3-stop, possibly, or a 2-stop, but a very weird 2-stop. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that. So this is very weird. ID still 3 minutes behind the leader. Farrelly still quite close to the back of Cashnit, coming up to. We're actually under an hour. We've got under an hour remaining. We're coming up to 50 minutes remaining. We've still got Cashnit leading the way over Farrelly. Farrelly second, Lonely third, Flip fourth, Index fifth, Kryptonite sixth, Sig seventh, Nico eighth, Reezy Real ninth, Matteo 10th, and ID forgets in 11th. So the extra protection team currently already made their first pit stop. They were currently running. They were running P3 and P4. 1 point. As we've still got to wait for Cashnit, Farrelly, Lonely, Flip, and all of that to pit. So we'll have to see how the pit stops are gonna go for these guys. I don't know what. I think we had a stream last week actually. But no, I don't know if the guys in the watching the stream know or anything. If you guys is there any LMP1s at LMP1s at Gavra? No, there is no LMP1s at Gavra yet. That might be in the works. I don't know. Do you know anything about if there's going to be LMP1s in Gavra League?
I think no. I heard that they want to drive a multi-class race, but I see nothing.
Maybe it could. Maybe if we talk to Gavra, maybe like a little mini series, like the little pro ones, or like the academy. But we've got, I think that would be pretty good, like a little LMP1 series, a little endurance race. But no, we've got, what have we got? We've got touring cars, GT4s, GT3s, LMP2 series, and the academy. At the moment, we haven't got any formulas this year, have we?
Oh, I see from the best fourth of the race, the lead fourth. I must to say that Loney has to come to the pit stop at the first.
Wait, yes, Julian, what team? Julian, what team do you drive? What car do you drive in? Sorry about this.
I must to say he's the new driver. My new teammate. Because
Julian plays.
Yes, because my old teammate has to finish his season because he must to go to the work. The work comes to him first. That's all. That's all right. So. Yeah, no, Julia, I don't know if you was there. If you was there this weekend and you saw the KTM on its side. Yeah, that was me. I've got to say, I had a phenomenal start. I might just upload that as a separate video on my channel, just so people can see my start. So yeah, no, we're coming up to the end of this stint. So cashing it. I think Cashnet and Loney goes together in the pit stop. They have both the same.
Yeah, Forelli actually fuel saving he is. Flip. Endex will be pitting in a minute.
Endex.
Yeah, Endex is going to be pitting. As Mitalia and Reezy Real go side by side, Mitalia going to be on the outside line, Reezy going to be on the inside, Reezy going down a position, so Reezy now back down to 10th place, Mitalia in 9th. So, Endex not pitting, so Endex is actually going for another lap. He's going to be very, scary for him there. As we've got.
That's now the problem. He must to overtake Cypher Knight, but because the strategy hangs on it, but it's very. I think it's really hard for him because he must to push his car all the time at this circuit.
So Endex, Endex is very.
And
he's a bit mental. He is. This is a bit mental what he's doing. He's got 2.2 litres of fuel left, and he's going into the bus stop, the Italian bus stop, which is a murderer. And This is going to be close for him. And, he's got Kryptonite and Sig behind him. Sig actually catched up to the back of him. So Sig actually hasn't lost time. He's actually gained time on Cashnit. So he's gained 1 second since he pitted on Cashnit. So Kryptonite. Index is in the pits. Kryptonite will probably pit in this lap. No, Kryptonite not going to pit. So Kryptonite going to be very cautious on his fuel. As Sig looks for the overtake on the inside into turn 1 on Kryptonite, and that's pretty much an easy overtake on for Sig there. So Sig into P5 currently, as we've got Pirelli in the pits. Oh, Cashnit is not going to make it. Cashnit is not going to make the to the end.
I thought that Cashnit goes to the pit stop at first because he has a lower fuel tank.
Yeah, Cashnit's got 2 litres of fuel left and he's only just gone through sector 1. Cashnit's not going to make the end of this lap. Oh, I didn't get to see what end. I think Endex entered on like 0.0 and he was went in on. He went through the bus stop at 2 litres, so this is going to be yeah. As he goes on to 1 litre of fuel now, going into the bus stop chicane. So he's either got a fuel save the whole way to the pit lane, or he's going to lose a bit of time to Pirelli here, which won't be good as Pirelli was only a second behind him, and he's also got back marker ahead of him. He's got 0.4 of a litre of fuel to go. He's actually made it into the pits without having any problems somehow. Sig getting past. So Sig is into P3. Oh, so he's not close enough to Pirelli. Nico lost a bit of time here. So Nico up to P4. Flip, Kryptonite are in the pit lanes. The teammates are in the pits. Lonely going down the pit lane now.
That could be a good strategy for Pirelli.
Pirelli, yes, this could be better for Pirelli. Where is Pirelli? Pirelli is going through sector 2 now. Cashnit's still getting fuel, so Cashnit on 40 litres. He's 58 now. Cashnit, Pirelli coming into the bus stop, so we'll have to see. This either could be really good for Cashnit or really bad for Pirelli, because he's done with his fuel now. So it's either just getting new tyres and repairs, and he's very close to the pit lane as he's actually leaving the pit lane now. He's going down the pit lane and he's going to have a massive gap on Pirelli.
Oh, that will be really close, I think.
No, I don't think it will be. This will be. Oh wait, no, maybe. Oh, is it going to be close? No, not close enough. As close as I thought it would be.
No, that's not close enough.
So it's not looking too good. But you got to remember, Cashnit does have a 1 second penalty. Remember. As also, Sig's got 3. Sig's got 3, and Flip's got 2, and Kryptonite's got 10 second penalty. So not good for some of the drivers. Keep in mind, it is still under a second that Pirelli is away from Cashnit. So actually, in theory, it sort of has worked out for Pirelli. As we've got to go through the few final pit stops. As ID forgets is in the pit now. So we've had everyone in the pit lane now, but we've still got Sig and Nico who have got to pit again. So, as we've had Sig spin, Sig is backwards.
I think that was a really decision for the race.
So I think those
has had a chance to win this race when he pushed his car on this.
He pushes his car way too much, doesn't he? That's the thing. The team pushes that car way too much, I think. But I'm gonna make another Durex at the joke. There's been too much lube on those rear tyres.
We must go on the leader because I see
Cashnet
that
and Ferretti going to be 0.6 of a second away, 0.5 now as they go through the first corners. As Ferretti spins it, Ferretti's put it backwards, and I can't make a joke about Durex this time because it's Ferrari beast. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Maybe Ferretti's Vettel. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be my thing now, making F1 and F1 sort of jokes on drivers. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I think the jokes are a bit far now. But Sig, 16 seconds behind the leader, 10 seconds away from Pirelli, so not too far. Lonely losing quite a bit of time to Nico now as well. Oh, as Matteo is off the track. Matteo's just gone off the track there. So, not good, as Reezy Real nearly puts it in the wall as well. Wait, is Reezy Real? No, I don't think he has. I don't think Reezy Real actually got new tyres on, actually. Cashnet coming through the final corner now. I thought Pirelli gone off then. Flipping hell. I thought Pirelli turned into me whenever I spin out. I spin out once and then I keep spinning out, but no. Pirelli's a better driver than me, easily. Nico, I thought it was Nico then. It's not Nico, it's... Who's that behind him? I think that's ID. Is that ID? That's not. Oh, it's Endex. So Endex is currently getting slipstream off of Sig currently. There's no battles going on, is there? No. So we've still got 20 laps of fuel. So 21 laps of fuel for Sig there, and Nico on 27. So these guys are going to be pitting again, which is very weird, as Sig's got 4-second penalty now, and Cashnet on 3. So Cashnet is going to be if he gets 2 more second penalties, he's going to be behind Pirelli at this rate. So not good for Cashnet with his penalties.
I think what we can see is that Pirelli goes really fast to close this gap to Cashnet. I think Pirelli is today really is faster than Cashnet.
Oh yeah.
Cashnet brings it constantly, but he's a little lower than Cashnet and Pirelli.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree, but like, I don't know what Cashnet has done since saying it's not looking too good for Cashnet if he gets a few more penalties. And yeah, no, Julian, if you want to do it, contact Gav, because it's probably going to be hard for Gav to sort that, but it'd be good to watch that, actually, commentate that. Just don't know what day it'll be on.
What I would like to see in the league is, I think, the Formula 1 or the Formula X. NASCAR
I think the Formula X is a bit too quick for the league. I think that it's a bit it's a bit over the top. I think it'd be more of a like. I think Formula Renault 3.5s would be a good series, or like the go back to the old times where it was like Formula C and like the Formula Golf don't do it anymore. There's no more fun for Formula Golf. I love them cars; they were fun to drive. But no, I think like cars is like the Formula Rookie. I think like the Ginetta Juniors would be good to do. The Ginetta GT5.
Ginetta GT5, yes.
Yeah, my
think
mate
that's
actually races them in real life.
I think that's the car who drives now the Academy.
Oh, is it? Is that the Academy car now?
Yeah, now it's now the Academy car.
Yeah,
The
because
GT5 car
when
is
I
the-
was in Gavra, it was each race weekend you had a different car. As I've just noticed Ferrelli coming up behind the back marker and hasn't even flashed his lights yet.
Also, as
As he gets
the
past Flip. No, Kryptonite. But no, it would be nice to sort of like, yeah, no, my mate actually races the Ginetta GT5 in real life,
yes.
and I
Yeah.
and I work next door to where his dad repairs it all. And it's a lovely car. Honestly, it's beautiful.
Yes, I must say, the Ginetta GT4 is a most dreaming car. I think it's no oversteering and no understeering.
No, it's
at
very
the,
good. I like how stable it is through some of the corners. Like, I don't know if you've driven it round the Nürburgring GP.
I wasn't there because I had a accident at my work. I had a knee accident. So I'm now really lucky that I can be here at this race now. So
Yeah.
I think what's really interesting to see at the Gavra League, it will be the NASCAR series.
NASCAR, yeah, that'd be a good series to watch. I think
Yeah.
it would be a. I think it's a bet as Matteo just lets past Ferrelli. No, Sig. Yeah, Sig. No, Nico. I think it would be a good series, but I think it'd be a better series if you was to do it on PC, because you can get I think 42 people online in a lobby on PC. Because AOR do
the
the
real problem
super.
is, I think the real problem is the that it gives drivers who want to crash other drivers and has fun with this.
Oh yeah.
And that is a really problem when you drive with the NASCAR. I've seen it at the Wednesday at the crash for me. That I must say. Again, I'm really sorry about this crash, but you can see when you have a crash at the NASCAR, it's really damage. It gives really damage at this race.
Oh yeah, that can ruin your race, like. But like, it was like the how. I don't know if he was. I can't remember if he was there on Wednesday or not. But there was I think there was about 6 cars involved in that first corner incident on the first lap. I was on my side. Mustang in front of me was 90 degrees facing into a wall for me, and a few other cars, and some of the drivers actually was like cruising around the track, and like I had I wasn't against it, like I wasn't like bothered about it. But I think there was a Aston Martin who was like a lap or 2 down on me, and he was full on like battling me, even though I was trying to catch back up. Even though I had multiple problems spun out and still kept my gap between me and Bowie, my teammate, and. I think that next week's going to be a good race for us. But talking about that, Sig will be going into the pit soon. He's on 8.8 litres of fuel remaining. So 2 laps remaining for Sig on this set of fuel, and then that will be him to the end after that. So Nico's a little bit better off with the tyres.
I think they both had really failure at this strategy. It could be the right scene if they want to push the last stint really fast.
Yeah.
So they close the gap to Cashnet and Farrelly, but I don't think it. I think Farrelly and Cashnet drives a one-stop strategy, so they cruise this. I think they cruise the race win at home.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Oh yeah. But no, I just think that there's a lot of sort of those kind of battles sort of thing. I think if like these kind of series is like was to go on, like the NASCAR series and like an IndyCar series or stuff like that, I think it'd be quite good, but I just don't know if people would want to do it, really, because it's more of these sort of series people like to do with sort of have like corners and have like sort of side to side battles, whereas NASCAR you're going 3 wide, 2 wide, and a slight jerk your steering wheel and you can take out half the pack. Even though it's a lot, like even though it's quite competitive, it could ruin like a series of thing. I'm gonna quickly just put my mic away while I can listen to this video.
Ja, das kann kein Auto gutes, eigentlich. So I can see it in my live chat. Yes, during place, that's alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just listened to a little bit.
We have now an opinion from during place that he says that the LMP1 is very easy to drive at the for beginners. I think it could be when you have Sig is in a pit stop.
Yeah, he's got 2 litres of fuel left.
Yes. There could be a real problem if Loney rushed take him through.
Yeah. I think that these guys will be going to the end if Sig puts about 50 litres of fuel in, he'll be going to the end. Yeah, so 51 litres. Yeah, so Sig out of the pit lane now, so 56 litres to go. He's got not too bad for Sig there. Nico's going up to P3, but will be going down again when he goes in for more fuel. Lonely on 48. Now what's Cashnet on? Cashnet's on 48 as well. Ferrelli on 46. So Ferrelli actually using quite a bit of fuel trying to catch up, but at the moment Cashnet on a 3-second penalty. So we'll have to wait and see what is going on later into the race. So we've still got 27 minutes to go. The Cashnet and Ferrelli team, which is Ferrari B team. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I've been at work 8 hours. Leave me alone. But no, Cashnet and Ferrelli have led the race from start to now. So I've just over an hour they've led the team, and well, Nico and Sig, who have had their little problems. Currently P3 and P5 are lonely. The solo driver of that car tonight. There's no other teammate, I don't think. Who is Lonely's teammate? There's 1 minute.
I can say I hope so, not that that Cashnet and Ferrari has a motor problem, but what I can say is they have a high motor temperature, and that's not really good. Yeah, a high engine temperature. Yeah, they are really hot, and I think there could be a problem at the end of the race.
So let me just have a look. What driver am I looking for? Lonely's teammate is HLB, who's not actually here. So yeah. Lonely being the solo driver of this.
What I can say, Cashnet has a damage at the front right of his car. Or is it a bug for me?
So Nico in the pit lane now for his second pit stop. As Nico and Sicko side by side going down towards turn 1, Lonely and Sick are side by side. Sick gonna go on the inside, gonna look for the overtake. Lonely is gonna brake a little bit early. Sig's gonna go ahead, so Sig now up to P3, Lonely P4, Nico P5. Nico going down the pit lane now.
I think Nico must to take no so much fuel in his car. It's now 24 minutes, and I think so 30 liters or 40 has been reached. And what we can see, I think Lonely is really surprised today. He drives a really constantly laps, and what I can say too, he closes the gap to Sig round for round.
What I was going to say is Cashnet's got a little bit of damage at his window. Apparently Cashnet's got a little bit of damage on his window.
Yeah, that's what I see too. And it looks like he has a damage at his car alone because he lost time.
I don't see any damage.
That's not a problem. I see that Farrelly drives. Okay, he has now. I
don't see any damage. Maybe it's Pirelli.
Yeah, Farrelly has closed the gap before the time, but now he has a really failure because he has lost 6 seconds to Cashnet in 1 round.
Oh yeah. So this is kind of hard for Nico now. He's got to get past what, 2 drivers to have a chance to get back up to P4 for the drive.
Yeah, that's really hard. That's what I think too. I think now the best chance for a podium has Lonely. Loney has lower fuel than Sig, and
Yeah.
he drives now constantly times, and goes the gap to Sig round for round now.
Sorry if you heard that weird little noise then. But yeah, with 21 minutes remaining, we've got Passionate leading. Pirelli second, and who's dropped it off the pace slightly. Sig P3.
I think Pirelli has now a chance to catch Cashnit, but he must to drive seventh. He must to get close to gap on 7 seconds. No, at 3 seconds, because Cashnit has his penalty from 3 seconds.
Yeah. Always Signal, he puts it in the gravel.
Crazy Wheel is in the pit stop.
Oh yeah, Reezy Reel's in the pit, so I think he's had a bit of, yes, he has had a bit of contact. He's had a bit of damage to the rear wheel.
Heidi forgets catch him.
Oh yeah, Reezy Reel's now into P11, so Reezy being the last place car on track, and he's just gone off.
And he go off the brake. I hope everyone can hear me great at the live stream.
Yeah, no, I checked the stream while I went downstairs quickly, and you sound perfectly fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because my brother was on the live stream too at the GT3 class last week, and he was really silent, and that's now why I asked.
Oh no, you're perfect. You sound perfectly fine, mate. So yeah, so we've got Nico currently P6. Flip in P5. Lonely Boy in P4, Sig P3, Pirelli P2, and Cashnit P1. As Cashnit still wants to retake a penalty. Sorry, sorry about the mic keep going up ahead.
It's no problem.
So we actually only got two drivers on the lead lap, which are the Ferrari B team, Then we got Durex number 1 in P3. We got HLB in P4. I don't know what the name of Flip is. What's the name of the team for Flip is Project Speed. And then we got the Durex team in P6. Then we got Project Speed in P7. Index in TRP. Mateo. In the FM Racing. ID in TRP. And Reezy Real in Pacific Rim Racing. But yeah, so we've got 15 minutes remaining. Cashing it still leading the way on with 47 laps into the race. Then we've got Ferrelli in P2, Sig in P3, yeah, Lonely P4.
Nico is at the best way to close the gap to Flip. It's now 2 seconds, and we must see at the next round how much they time distance around different. So I think maybe if Nico can catch Flip, but I think not that he can catch Lonely to the end of the race. And if he can get it, then I must to salute, because it's a really great driving then.
And Nico is actually on the back of Flip now.
Flip has a lower fuel tank, but
yeah, he does.
Really great driving now. I think he can attack him at the first corner. It will be a great chance for him.
Nothing else happening at the moment. I've been away from the stream chat for a little while. Let's go catch up what's happening in the chat.
Nico must to drive through the chicane.
Yeah.
Through turn 2.
Sig's not going to be close enough to be quick enough to close that bigger gap to get P2 or higher off Ferrelli. So it's not done too good for them, but Ferrelli is slowly catching on, cashing it. So we'll have to see what happens with Cashnit and Freddy.
Oh, what I see is that Lip is now behind Nico because he has a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, but I think it was more of Nico wants to get past and try and close in on Lonely Boy, which is going to be a very hard call for 11 minutes remaining. And
yeah, and Sekas in his podium is not very safe, I think. No.
And I'm just looking. Pirelli's was actually quicker than Cashnit in the first sector by 5 seconds. By 5 seconds, by 0.5 of a second.
Yeah.
So we'll just look at Cashnit's time, second sector, which is he's just going down to the line now. He's 38.4 as Pirelli comes through and sets a 38.3. So Pirelli 0.6 of a second up currently. Cashnit coming across the line to set a 1:14.8. Pirelli coming to cross the line to set a 1:33.9. So quite a good lap from Pirelli there. When does the race end? The race ends in 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
So I think now is the time to push his car really hard.
Yeah, so let's have a look. Nico actually dropping away from flip now, so I'm not close enough to well, your chances of getting ahead is kinda short. Flip actually just makes a slight mistake there.
I think this difference between Nico and Flip is not enough for Nico to get on him.
Yeah, fatigue will be getting to these. Yeah, we got a little conversation going on in the chat between academy driver and a GT4 driver, your teammate, going on about fatigue and all of that. And these guys are getting to the point where fatigue will be getting to them. They'll be going an hour and 22 minutes. So and it's a very grueling race. This is as constant. You got to keep your eyes out for back markers and all of that. And I'm just waiting for the 3-hour race. The 3-hour race will be quite enjoying, which is. Let me go have a look actually when that is. LMP2. So we have the. Yeah, so the 3-hour endurance race, which will be Spa. So the Spa 24-hour enduro. So we'll have like. It'll cycle through the day. So yeah, that's quite far away. That is the 3rd of May. That will be. So we got the Latin Romance this leg. So the next race we'll be having Catalunya and then Monza. and then we have a week break, I think. Yeah, a week break, and then we're off to Watkins Glen and Road America, Daytona Road Course at night, and Kota. Then we go to the Teutonic Influencer. We'll be going over to the Europe. We're going back over to Europe, and we've got the Spa 24-hour Enduro, which is the 3-hour endurance race. Then we got Red Bull Ring GP, which is going to be fun. Hockenheim Ring, Silverstone. Then another week break, and then we're in Dubai, which is the Eastern Promise, which is Dubai, Zurich, Sakito, and Fuji to end the season. So that is the calendar for you guys. As we come up to have 5. I don't know actually if we're gonna. I don't know when the 24-hour race is. Maybe I'll have to. Maybe we'll have to talk to Gav about that, because we'll see if that's doing that this year. Because that would be good to commentate on.
I hope it. Last year I couldn't drive at the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yeah.
Because I had my arm broken, but this year eventually I drive or I commentate.
Yeah, no, I think I want to commentate it. It would be better for me to commentate than race it, really. But
yeah, it's true, because I think it's really hard to drive 24 hours, or you have to have a teammate who can really.
How do you do the driver change? Do you just swap it to AI?
Can you repeat the question, please, for me?
The 24 hours. So how would you actually do the driver change sort of thing? Do you just do it to change it to the AI?
I heard that Gavra writes a program for that, because on PC2 that doesn't functionate really. In PC2 is it that when you do a driver change, then the KI, then the CPU overtakes for you, and that's not really. I think that's not really the race true.
No.
So I
think
from
if
Gavra
that was
that
to do that, it would be better. So like more AI, sort of, you could get be a lot more sort of competitive. We'll have multiple drivers and all of that. I think if we was to do it, I think I would be able to do the full 24-hour commentary.
the commentary, that it will be really hard too, I think. But by the commentary, it's very different to the driving, because you can exchange the commentary to then can one part sleep and the other part can commentary, and then the exchange through, and then can the other part read now commentary again.
Oh yeah.
So I think that the commentary has a really easier job than the driver.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you that, because driving's going to be a lot harder for people.
Yes.
Because it's a big old event, sort of thing. Yeah, you're going to get the fatigue and all of that. If I had the time, and if I weren't busy that time when it's on, I could do I would do it.
I can do it too. That's not a problem.
I could do the race.
I think the thing is, you must have a you must have a commentary part. You must to have friends that you can do it for this. You because yeah, because that's really it's a really hard thing for the commentary. And when you want to do, it's really hard. And two, then you can exchange every part.
Yeah.
That's the.
I think what would be good if you could get like if we were able to get like a full lobby in, but instead of doing like multiple like classes in one lobby, we do like 3 lobbies of it, 3 24-hour lobbies, full. So we'll have one lobby LMP1, LMP2, then one would be LMP2, and then the other one would be LMP3. Because then it would be more of their category, but it'll be more of a competitive sort of thing. Because if it's like LMP1, LMP2, and LMP3, LMP1, LMP2, and GT3 all in one lobby, you're gonna get like
that's
664.
I think that's now a problem too, because in PC2 is it so that you can choose 3 groups of cars.
Oh yeah.
3 groups of cars for the multiclass, and we all now in the Le Mans 24 hours they are driving 4 groups: the LMP1, the LMP2, the LMP3, and the GTE. But
yeah,
I think it's so. That's the thing. And the next thing is for this event you need a really big community and a really big driver field.
Oh yeah. Like I can see, I totally agree with that. Like it would just be lovely. It would be nice to see sort of like thing like that. As we are talking about this, Kashnik comes through the final 2 corners now to finish the final lap and take the win at Imola for round 2. So Kashnik carries on his lead in the series and will go on to 60 points in the championship, taking the team even further in the championship. Ferrelli will come across the line in second. Yep. He will finish in second. So Ferrelli taking second place there. So that will be 25 points towards him, and it will put the team on 106 points overall for the team. Sig gonna be coming across the line for P3 either way, as Nico actually gets past Flip, so Nico getting P5.
Yeah, but Nico has come to P5, but I think he wants more. He wants to drive on the podium. That was the finish for him now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I see a yellow flag on the last corners. Yeah. A car stands on the track.
Oh lord.
And Crazy Wheel has crashed.
I don't know if you saw that. Mr. Leo just flew into someone.
Yes. It's at the first corner, and he do it. Yeah.
So now this is your results. Kashnik taking the win of round 2 with a total of 57 laps completed. Ferrelli second, Sig third, Lonely fourth, Nico fifth, Flip 6th, Kryptonite 7th, Index 8th, Missio 9th, and ID 10th, Reezy Real 12th, 11th, Suki 12th, High Fly would be 13, and then there's me, who would be 14, but I didn't actually start the race. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been me, Ryan Racing, or Ryan Ruby 9653, who is an idiot and can't be couldn't be smart enough to come on to PlayStation earlier to get into the lobby. But anyway, and it's been
So
you meant to say you.
it was a really great race, I think.
Yeah, but it's been a good race. A few little battles going here and there. So if you want to do your little like little shout out at the end of and then I'll do my driver of the day, and then we'll end the stream.
My match driver of the day is, I think, Loney or Cashnit.
Yeah, I think Cashnit. Gets it because
Cashnit.
I think Cashnit or Lonely should get it. I think it's going to be Cashnit because of he's literally led from start to finish.
And I think the most failure player, or failure would I not say, but it's a really bad guy for the day. I think it's Nico.
Well,
Nico
bad
has lost his great positions at the first round with his turnaround, and
I feel bad for like Suki and ID Forgets and Easy Real. Them guys I shouldn't be saying that. There's a female there. They should be a lot higher up and battling a lot more, but it's unfortunate that we didn't get to see that today. So hopefully next week we will get to see that and with a bit more battles. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been me. And
thank you for being here, and I hope that I could be here at the next time again.
Yeah, I think you will be here next time.
Thank you. Was it great? Was it good? Great?
Yeah, it's good.
For my first time at the commentator.
Well, the chat can decide, but we will see you guys next week for LMP2, which will be on Gavra channel, because I will be smart enough and come online a bit earlier and sort it out. So it will be on Gavra channel. But if you guys come on my channel now, you will see me commentate on Tuesday if you want to on a different league. But and expect a video of my start from GT4 Daytona. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.